Alright, voltage and current look good. Engine instruments look good. 1200 RPM. Get our cell AGTs up.
Well, it's good that you're starting to get to know the airplane by sound too for RPMs and things like that.
Alright, so we'll get our frequencies. Looks like we've got...
Looks like they kind of split it up because that's tower and approach, ground and ATIS. But you can configure the radios however you want.
Okay, so let's see. I'm going to do COM 1. Let's go ahead and get... we got tower. Let's... 118.2 and... 121 9er. We'll get that ready first. Okay. 13255 for ATIS.
Yep.
Got that set already. And
conducted to parallel and converging runways. Use caution for bird activity in the vicinity of the airport. NOTAMs, Melbourne VOR out of service. Taxiway Victor closed from taxiway Alpha to taxiway Victor 2. Construction crane 2 miles southeast of Melbourne, 230 feet AGL. VFR departures, advise ground control your direction of flight. Advise initial contact Jeff Charlie. Melbourne International Airport information Charlie, time 1453 Zulu. Wind 34012, gust 17, visibility 10, sky conditions clear. Temperature 13, dew point 02, altimeter 3032. Visual approach in use, landing departing runway 27 right, 27 left, runway 23. Approaches are being conducted to parallel and converging runways. Use caution for bird activity in the vicinity of the airport. NOTAMs, Melbourne VOR out of service. Taxiway Victor closed from taxiway Alpha to taxiway Victor 2. Construction crane 2 miles southeast of Melbourne, 230.
All right.
okay, and all right, so I did not catch runways in use, so they said winds 340.
So if that's north, and then 340 is like over here.
Yeah, okay, so just slightly north-northwest, so probably 27s.
Yep, that's what they said, 27
Okay.
right and left.
All right. Okay, we got our avionics BFD on. Radios are set. Transponder, let's get that to VFR. And we're in altitude mode, okay. Got our ATIS, check our flight instruments. Okay, we have altitudes matching. Have your 0 airspeed, vertical speed, fall center, split wings level. Heading 115, which is close to compass, but compass has an error. Okay. Alright, seatbelts are fastened, taxi light on, taxi area is clear. Release parking brake. And go to steering and brake check on our way over. Oop, and I'll do this trick here. Whoa.
Other way, right?
Huh.
Is it stuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just keep it going.
To go the other way.
That direction, yeah.
Alright. That's straightened out there. Doors closed and latched. Okay, throttle 1800. Alright, engine instruments are good, voltage current good, alternator pump check, or fuel pump check. Alright, we get an increase in flow and pressure. Back off. Alright, magneto check. 2 clicks left.
Oh, that to go back to.
It'll backfire.
You went to both, or you went to off.
off.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, at least we know that the mags work in off position.
Okay, so left mag is out, and we've dropped down to 1680. Go back to both. And we're back to 1760, okay? All right, 1 click left. Right mag out. 1690. Seems like it's running smooth. Back to both. 1770, okay. And we'll do prop cycle 3 times here. Looking for a drop in manifold pressure, drop in RPMs, and oil pressure. Alright, all good. Alright, carb heat on. And we get a RPM drop. And we'll check idle. Okay, running at idle with carb heat. Carb heat back off. And we get an increase in RPM. Back to 1200. Alright, flight controls, okay. Left aileron up. Right is down. Right is up. Left is down. Stabilizer down. And up. And right rudder. Left rudder. Okay, flight controls free and correct. Center trim for takeoff and rudder trim. Friction lock set. Radios and avionics are set. Alright, takeoff briefing. Alright, so we're expecting 27 right. Probably taxi via Mike Kilo to Charlie. We've got 6,000 feet of runway length. We generally need about 1,000 to rotate. So if we're not airborne by Quebec, we're going to abort takeoff and just stay on the ground. Once we're airborne, if we have an engine failure before we reach pattern altitude, we're not going to consider a turn back. We're just going to go straight ahead, find something, someplace to put it down safely. Once we get to pattern altitude, we should be able to make a turn back to the runway, probably 9 right, or anywhere on the field, in which case it'll be your controls in an emergency. Climb out speeds, we're going to rotate at 60, and initial climb at 80 with 10 degrees of flaps. Once we're clear of obstacles, we'll retract flaps and climb away at 9. Alright.
Alright, sounds all good.
And let's see, we're going to be VFR to the southwest when we call them up.
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
And then once we get airborne, we're looking for initial heading 208. Alright, so seatbelts fastened, parking brake release.
I would just recommend turning up the radio real quick. Yeah, there we go. It looked like it was turned down.
Right.
Yep. And if you want to test to see if you can hear it, just push the button. Yep. And then turn it off. There we go.
Okay.
Thrive 360, I do have a new clearance for you. And Thrive 360, it's going to be clear to Foxtrot Romeo Golf Airport via radar vectors Apollo and then PD. Apollo is Alpha Papa Oscar Lima Oscar. PD is Papa Echo Tango Echo Echo. The rest is as filed, and the rest of the let me see. The rest of the clearance does remain the same after that.
Ground 3210 Delta with you. We have Charlie clearance, parked at SATCOM direct, like to taxi to 27 left.
And the one call on ground to taxi to 27 left, stand by just a moment.
Commercial pilot using with you?
360, you copy
Ever.
the Apollo and PD? Roger, so working on the release now, stand by. Falcon 500 Juliet Delta, Melbourne Tower, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Keep in mind where those winds were from for the wind correction there.
Yeah, okay, so the wind for 340.
So that's where they're coming from.
So coming from 0, and right now it's behind us. We'd want to dive away from the wind.
Yep, exactly.
And then on ground, requesting taxi to 27 left, say your call sign and direction.
And then once we're on the runway, it's going to be a right quartering headwind. Crosswind.
1 Sierra Delta, stand by. Sorry, 360, if you can accept it, I have a Falcon on a 4-mile final, 27 left, clear for takeoff. Just remain at or below 1,000 feet until departure, and I'll give you the rest. No, 0 Juliet Delta, I have a IFR departure prior to your landing. And 9 Uniform Papa, make sure you're at or above 1,500. I have IFR departure. Departing 27 left, they're going to be at or below 1,000 until their departure end. 9 Uniform Papa, negative. At or above 1,500. Traffic is departing, going to be at or below 1,000.
Melbourne ground, Colonel 34287 at Big Blue with information. Charlie, VFR to the southwest.
287, stand by.
Stand by, 27.
For 1 Sierra Delta, looks like they put a stop on Red Sox, which is part of your routing. The update is in about 6 minutes from now, sir.
Yeah, when they give you a short instruction like that,
I can taxi
just
you out,
say
Juliet,
287.
and then we can wait for the update.
Or however they abbreviate your clearance, or your call
Delta,
sign.
yeah, we'd like to taxi, and we can accept Romeo on 27 left.
Roger, stand by. Drive 360, altitude restriction is deleted. Turn heading 280, contact Orlando departure. No, 1 Sierra Delta, runway 27 left at Romeo, taxi via Alpha Romeo.
Alpha Romeo, hold short 27 left, 321 Delta.
Coast Guard 2711 Melbourne Tower, runway 27 left, clear for the option. All right, 34287, 27 right, taxi via Mike Kilo Charlie.
27 right, taxi via Mike Kilo Charlie for Cardinal 34287. All right.
All right, 0 Juliet Delta, if able,
Clear to the right.
next taxiway, come back.
And we're clear on the left.
And 500 JD, are you familiar with customs here? Roger that, stay with me. It's going to be Quebec Alpha Romeo, hold short of runway 23 at Romeo.
And where are the winds coming from now?
Romeo.
Okay, so winds are now on the other side.
There we go.
Uniform Papa, I have a Coast Guard on a 5-mile final for the left side. You are number 1 for the right side. 27 right, clear to land. Three Alpha Juliet, runway 27 left, taxi via Sierra. 1 Sierra Delta, I received the update. You can disregard the gate closure, normal operation.
1 Sierra Delta. And 1 Sierra Delta will be ready upon reaching Romeo.
Roger that. I have you as number 2 in the IFR sequence. I'm working on the release.
Copy.
Coast
Busy
Guard
day for these
2711, you're going to
guys.
see a Cessna off your right there for the right side. You are number 1 for the left. Alpha Julia, I'm working on the release. Number 1 for IFR sequence. Hold short 9 left. Or correction, 27 left. Oh, sorry. Hold short 27 left. I made the correction, but you keyed up first. All right, 656, Mike Foxtrot, Melbourne Tower, left base 27 right, report over the causeway. It's Twin Technum 189 Alpha, what's your direction after the touch and go? And Technum 89 Alpha, say again? 9 Alpha, enter the left downwind, 27 left, and extend downwind.
Alright, seatbelts are fastened. We've got rudder trim, stabilizer trim. Time is 10:37. Alright.
10:37, yeah.
Landing light on, transponder set. Make a radio call in.
Coast Guard 2711, runway heading, contact Orlando.
Rudder heading, switch on Orlando, Coast Guard 2711, good day.
Good day. 9 Uniform Papa, Quebec, Kilo, Kilo 1 to the ramp.
Quebec, Kilo, Kilo 1 to the land, 739 Uniform Papa.
I can feel that wind really gusting there.
Yeah.
3 Alpha Juliet, runway 27 left, clear for takeoff, heading 260.
Heading 260, clear for takeoff, runway 27 left for 333 Alpha Juliet.
Melbourne Tower, Cardinal 34287, holding short 27 right at Charlie, ready for departure.
0 Juliet Delta, you can cross runway 23 at Romeo. Customs is going to be ahead to the right after you cross.
Okay, cross at 23, and I think we see customs 500 Juliet Delta.
Roger. 4287, you say you're going southbound, correct?
Southwest.
287, hold short of 27 right.
Hold short 27 right, Cardinal 34287.
Tower, Skylar 729 Delta Bravo, over radiation with information Charlie, inbound, full stop to the north ramp.
739 Delta Bravo, Melbourne Tower, left base 27 right, report over the causeway.
Base 27 right, report causeway, 729 Delta Bravo.
Dutcher 76 Mike Kilo, runway 27 right, taxi via Mike Kilo Charlie. 3 Alpha Juliet, contact Orlando departure.
Switch departure, 32 Alpha Juliet, we'll see you. We're Tower 66 Delta is over radiation information Charlie, and we've got 91 Echo off our 11 o'clock in space.
66 Delta, they haven't called just yet, but follow them inbound.
Follow them inbound, 66 Delta. Tower November 656 Mike Foxtrot over the causeway.
6 Mike Foxtrot, runway 27 right, clear to land.
7 right, clear to land, 656 Mike Foxtrot.
3427, 27 right, clear for takeoff, southwest, expedite your turn southwest, please.
27 right, clear for takeoff and expedite.
Alright.
Alright.
That's fine. So we'll just get on the runway like normal. He just wants us to get out of his hair real quick.
9 Alpha, I do have an IFR departure. They're head to the left, 2,000 feet on 260 heading towards you.
I see traffic, check them on 89 Alpha.
So we're clear left.
Yep.
Descend down to
Oh, reaching up this guy for a little bit.
Thank you.
Yep, no worries.
Descending to pattern altitude 1,000 for the left downwind, runway 27 left.
Alright, and our departure time now is 10:41.
Over Tower, Sky 4791 Echo over radiation inbound full stop north side.
4791 Echo Mauer Tower, you can fly north over the beach, left base 27 right.
There we go.
North of the beach,
power is in, engine instruments are green, airspeed's alive,
Which way are you facing right now?
looking for 60.
We were just trying to remain out of your airspace.
There
We're
it
headed to
is.
the north now, 4791 Echo.
There we go. And just accept the crab.
And you can follow behind them over the beach, left base 27 right.
We got 911 inside and over the beach.
Go ahead and try and keep it over the runway as well, so you'll have to crab a little bit. There we go. Otherwise, good job. A little bit gusty, a little bit bumpy.
Alright,
That's probably a good heading right there. Yeah.
clear of obstacles, flaps up.
Sierra Delta, copy, holding short.
10 Delta, just got the release, just waiting for traffic downfield to cross your departure and hold short.
Hold short, 27 left to Romeo, 1 Sierra Delta.
Let's go ahead and start our turn now. I know we're pretty low.
Okay.
But,
You can see my index stacks.
yeah.
Turn, okay, we're clear left, turning left.
7 right, clear to land, 9 Delta Bravo.
And now 1 Echo, you have 66 Delta in sight, head to the right.
We have 66 Delta inside, 4791 Echo.
Roger that, they're following you.
Alright, good. We'll just climb up to...
27, now that you crossed 27 left departure end, now fly slightly westbound. Go on a heading of 250.
250, 287.
You're going to see a twin Tecnam there.
Alright, go to a heading of 250.
100.
Looking for traffic, 34287.
Tecnam 89 up. You're going to see a Cessna head to the left 1 mile. They're at 1,000 currently.
Looking for traffic, Tecnam 189 Alpha.
287, go ahead and fly 270.
270, 34287.
One Sierra Delta, 27 left at Romeo, clear for takeoff, heading 280.
Clear for takeoff on 27 left at Romeo, heading 280, 1 Sierra Delta.
287 has traffic in sight.
With the traffic on course.
On course, 287. Alright, now we can go ahead and go on course.
Okay.
Tower, 76 Mike Kilo, ready for departure, runway 27 right.
That's 76 Mike Kilo. Go ahead and cross 27 right at Charlie for 27 left at Charlie, no delay.
Where's that crossing 27 right at Charlie to 27 left. 6 Mike Kilo.
6 Mike Foxtrot, Quebec, Kilo, Kilo 1 to the ramp.
Quebec, Kilo, Kilo 1 to the ramp, 6 Mike Fox, have a good day.
Good day. November 91 Echo, square the base turn from the beach to final, 27 right, clear to land.
27 right, clear to land, square the base to final turn, 9 Echo.
66 Delta number 2, 27 right, clear to land.
27 right, clear to land, 66 Delta.
November 1 Sierra Delta, contact Orlando departure.
Switching 1 Sierra Delta.
76 Mike Kilo, cautionary turbulence for the G5 that departed ahead of you, 27 left at Charlie, clear for takeoff, you can proceed VFR on course.
27 left at Charlie, clear for takeoff, and VFR on course, 6 Mike Kilo.
Alright, and let's see, we said 41 and 7 minutes, so 58.
27 left, clear to land, you're going to see traffic ahead to the left for the right side.
Number 1 for 27 left, clear to land, Tecnam 189 Alpha, and I'll be looking for traffic.
November 9 Delta Bravo, Quebec, Kilo, Kilo 1 to the ramp.
Quebec, Kilo, Kilo 1 to the ramp, 9 Delta Bravo.
It's amazing how smooth it gets once you get away from the surface.
Yeah.
It's like all of a sudden it just stops the chaos. Alright,
Yeah, a little
if I'm
bit.
not mistaken, this is the canal right here, right? Yep.
That is the canal. There's
And
abandoned
there's
off to
abandoned.
the left. Yep. So we are just now out of their airspace. Well, we're 3,000 feet, so we've been out. But
Let's take a look at this section here.
sectional wise,
Yeah. So our top of climb looks like it's kind of end of the farm fields, beginning of street patterns, or that bend in the power lines.
Okay.
Is what we discussed.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah. So let's see here. Power lines are right below us, directly below us.
Yep, I see them down here.
And here's the beginning of street patterns.
Okay.
500 Juliet Delta. I have a lengthy partial full route for you. Clear to Memphis via radar vectors. Orlando VOR. Red Sox. Jeffries. Putoy. Quebec 116. Georgia. And then it looks like back to Quebec 116 and then as filed. If you need me to spell those, I can. On departure, maintain 2000, expect flight level 400, 10 minutes after. Departure frequency 3265, squawk 7636. Zero Juliet Delta, that was an excellent readback. Red Sox is going to be Romeo Delta, Sierra Oscar X-Ray. Jeffries, Juliet Foxtrot, Romeo Yankee Sierra. And it's Juliet Alpha Whiskey, Juliet Alpha.
Alright, how are we compared to those bend in the power lines?
Juliet Delta, readback is correct, advised, ready for
I'm not seeing the power lines here.
Transition at 1,500 feet.
What was that?
I'm not seeing the power lines here. They were over there, I think.
Go ahead and kind of bank to the right and look down, and you should see them down there.
Kilo 1 to the right.
Or sorry, bank to the left and look down, yeah. Raise the right wing.
134 Yankee, transition approved southbound. How far south are you going?
Should be like the high tension lines.
Climb a bit to make it easier.
If you can transition at 2000, I have a visual approach at
Yeah, I'm not seeing power lines. I see Penn Island over here.
Yeah. Here, my control real quick.
Yeah, your controls.
Let's see here. So there's the high tension lines right there.
Oh, there it is, okay.
Yeah, so the bend's right below us, so we're pretty much there.
Okay.
And we also blew through our altitude.
Yeah, we did.
That's alright.
Requesting one lap in the pattern and then a full stop.
We'll get back down to 4,500.
Yeah. And you can configure for the cruise that we had.
And we want 23 inches.
Cross midfield, at or above 1,500 on the left side.
400 RPM.
Traffic for runway 27 right. 397 Mike Tango. Upper tower, Gulfstream 1, Sierra November's on the visual, 27 left.
Gulfstream 1, Sierra November, Melbourne Tower, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 27 left, 1 Sierra November.
Zero 189 Alpha, you going to VFR to the west?
Roger that, VFR to the west, 189 Alpha.
189 Alpha, leaving the Delta to the west, frequency change approved.
Leaving the Delta to the west and frequency
Alright, I see Square Lake, the corner of it that we're supposed to come up on here.
Ground. And Jeffries is going to be Juliet Foxtrot, Romeo, Yankee, Sierra. One 134 Yankee, if you want to stay at that altitude, you can. If you want to descend down to 2,000, you can also do that. My visual approach is ahead to the right, 1,200.
Traffic coming right at us. Go ahead and turn to, let's go to the, no, they're turning left now. Let's go right.
Delta clear.
Yep.
66 Delta, Quebec, Kilo, Kilo.
More right. Yep.
Okay, I see him now.
He's not doing his VFR cruising altitudes. He should be at 3,500. Now he's 1,000 feet below us.
Yeah, alright, there he is.
There we go. That's why we have the hemispheric roll, so people don't do that. And imagine before ADSB how it was.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, what was our heading we're supposed to fly now?
Okay, so 204 once we get to top of climb.
So we're at Square Lake right now. There's the corner.
Okay, this corner of Square Lake, and time is 10:51.
Alright, and let's watch our altitude. There we go. Also, when you have a chance, just go ahead and also complete the cruise checklist. So I'd say we can go cow flaps closed and lean it out just a little bit. It's fine.
Alright.
November left on Quebec, and then what's your parking location?
Alright, so we got that mixture, lean it out a little bit.
Once here in November, roger.
Cow flaps closed.
And then hold short of runway 23.
Landing late, I guess we can turn off.
Runway 23, 10 November.
There's 204. Alright, so we're coming right over the edge of Cypress Lake here.
Yes, sir, my Tango, runway 27 right, clear touch and go.
27 right, clear touch and go, 397 Mike Tango.
7134 Yankee, if you haven't already, frequency change approved.
Thank you, sir. I didn't want to bother you.
Yeah, the Cardinal was definitely built with a passenger in mind because I haven't flown an airplane that can do this before.
Yeah, take a little nap.
Just take a little nap right here. It's actually not bad at all.
Cross runway 23 at Alpha, and then maneuver the ramp ahead to the right. Hold short of runway 27
There we go.
Tango.
Alright, 10 November, clear to cross 23 Alpha, then on Tango, and we'll hold short 27 left, 10 November.
I'll have to get used to flying in this chair again so my wife can sit here.
Delta 3118, you're clear to Atlanta as filed on departure maintain 2000.
Alright, so let's discuss some planning ahead, right? So we know that we're on our way to
766.
Okeechobee.
Okeechobee, yes.
So let's go ahead and probably get some frequencies in there and discuss based off of what the winds are, what approximate runway we can be using or expecting to use.
Alright.
There's a call for release into Atlanta. I'll call for that release when you call for taxi. Start and push your discretion.
Alright, so I got the Okeechobee weather and the CTAF. Based on winds being out of the north, that's not Okeechobee. There we go. Alright, so I need a better way to organize this stuff, but Okeechobee. Alright, Alright, so if winds are to the north, we can expect either runway 5 or
3-2.
3-2.
Yeah. So it sounds like 5 is their preferred runway.
Yeah.
Based on it being the calm wind runway, so it probably avoids residential areas or something. And here's something nifty too about the chart supplement. That's your windsock. Okay. So we can expect to see the windsock somewhere over towards runway 5.
Okay, and we're going to be coming in like this.
Yeah, so we can expect to see it if we fly right over the runway complex.
You got it.
Close to 5.
And we're expecting left traffic because it doesn't indicate otherwise, so.
Yep. There's going to be no factor here in a minute.
Okay. Now, is this the turnpike here? Or is that the... there's
So we
the
made
other,
the mistake
we
last
had
time.
We made this, I see the other highway behind us, so
Yep.
this must be the turnpike.
Yep.
And I see, yeah, that's the, the little service area that you pull into fuel and stuff. Okay, so we're coming up on that.
Falcon 0 Juliet Delta, that was you calling ready for taxi, correct? Falcon 0 Juliet Delta, runway 27 left taxi via Tango. No 7 Mike Tango, runway 27 right, clear to land.
27 right, clear to land, 397 Mike Tango, thanks.
So square leg to here was 6 minutes and 30 seconds. We marked about 51. And it's 58 now, so not bad, 7 minutes, yeah.
And 58 over the turnpike bend, okay. So now we got another 2 minutes and
30
2.5
seconds.
minutes till top of descent.
All right, so that puts us right at 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock and 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So. And it just happens to be over the interchange, right? Or that intersection there?
Yeah, yep.
Okay.
And I'm already seeing Lake Okeechobee up ahead.
Yeah.
Town of Okeechobee, we're headed right towards it, so.
Yeah.
Of course.
So I would recommend at this point then, let's go ahead and switch over to Okeechobee's frequencies there. And you'll probably just have to turn up the volume.
Okeechobee County Airport. Automated weather observing system temporarily inoperative.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
Over the center of the field right now.
And let's look at the map and let's estimate about how far 10 miles is from the airport. We can make a radio call that we're 10 miles out. So our top of climb was about, what, 7 miles? 11 miles?
Top of descent.
Or top of descent, yeah.
12 miles.
Okay.
12 miles out, yeah.
So once we get there, we can make a call that we're about 12 miles or wait what it perceives to be about 2 miles. If we're going 134 ground speed, it's a little bit faster, so less than a minute, that'll be 2 miles.
Okay.
Traffic 905 is Scout, midfield downwind runway, between left downwind runway 98, traffic.
So there's 441 over there.
Okeechobee, traffic Skylane 1,500, directly over the field, left downwind for runway 5, Okeechobee.
And Okeechobee,
Runway 5.
these here, turning left downwind, runway 5.
Alright.
So I think that's the interchange right here. So you have one that just goes off into the distance and this one that's over here.
Yeah.
That's our top of descent.
I think that's it there. Okay, so, alright, 11:01.
11 o'clock, yeah.
Alright.
Okeechobee traffic, 490 Delta, taking Alpha.
Left base for runway 9 at 8 clear traffic.
And I think I see the airport.
Yes.
Slightly to the right, yeah.
Right, there we go, yep. Alright, there's 750 feet per minute. And 127.
Okeechobee traffic
You
skyline.
said 139.
Left downwind, runway 5.
Right.
Okeechobee.
Alright, let's do our descent checklist.
Orthodox traffic, jumpers in a pattern, remain clear to all jumpers on the ground. Orthodox.
Okeechobee traffic, you have a service turning left base, runway 5, Okeechobee.
Alright, mixture adjust. Going a little bit lean. Power is already set as required. Carb heat. Keep that off for now.
I would say put it on.
Carb heat on for now. Okay.
3.5 north.
Carb heat on. Altimeter. We don't have a new altimeter setting. Landing light on.
Departing to traffic and heading towards the northeast, climbing to 2,000 feet. 8 call your traffic.
So if we're using runway 5, we're looking like we're pretty much set up for a
45 entry to it. Yeah.
Okeechobee, zero turning left base to final, runway 5, Okeechobee.
We're about 7 to the north.
Okay. Okeechobee traffic, Cardinal 34287, about 7 miles to the north, entering on a 45 for runway 5, Okeechobee.
Okeechobee traffic, Skyhawk 2354, maneuvering to overfly at 1500 and steer job onto the left downwind for runway 5, Okeechobee.
Okeechobee traffic skyline, turn to final, runway 5, Okeechobee.
Charlie, turn left base, 32 Arcadia. Flying the pattern to the northeast, they saw it traffic, yeah.
Okeechobee traffic, Bonanza 4490 Delta.
Hey, 490
Eastbound departure.
The traffic, King Air is 4 Arcadia traffic, 66 Charlie, time final, 32.
Skyline 1 mile final, runway 5, Okeechobee.
Cessna on Alpha, get somebody on final. Okeechobee, Sierra is clear, runway 5, Okeechobee.
Alright, and I'd make another radio call again. So usually 10, 5, and 2 is, like I said, we're about 3 right now.
Okeechobee traffic, Cardinal 34287, about 3 miles to the north, entering left downwind runway 5, Okeechobee.
Design gyro 777 Tango Echo. I'm 1.7 miles to the west, to the east, inbound for Grizzly.
Skyline's clear 5, Okeechobee.
Okeechobee traffic, Bonanza 4490 Delta, taking runway 5.
33 over the highway.
I'd make another call.
King Air's on a high left downwind for 33 over the highway intersection. Orthodox.
Yeah, I'll make a call for you here. So, Okeechobee traffic, Cardinal 34287, 1 mile to the north, entering a 45-degree left downwind entry, runway 5, full stop, Okeechobee. All right, and then, so we want to stay about, half to 3/4 of a mile. We're at 1,000 feet, so let's go ahead and do our before landing checklist.
Results heading on the right turn heading.
Tell Jagger, you said you're on left base for 33?
Okeechobee traffic, Skyhawk 2350 Echo, 10 miles to the southeast. Maneuvering.
Alright, before landing, I got carb heat's already on, fuel selectors on both, mixture is set, prop high RPM, seatbelts fastened.
Okeechobee traffic, Cardinal 34287, midfield left downwind, runway 5, full stop, Okeechobee.
Alright, so we're beam our touchdown point, carb heat on. Slow down to 90, flaps 10.
Okeechobee traffic, Bonanza 4490 Delta, leaving the pattern to the northeast, last call Okeechobee.
Have a nice day.
Appreciate it.
I got him in sight now.
Okeechobee traffic, Cardinal 34287, turning left base, runway 5, Okeechobee. Okeechobee traffic, Cardinal 34287, turning final, runway 5, Okeechobee.
Alright, it's going to be a good crosswind practice here, but don't worry. You got it. Alright, let's start getting in that wing low technique. So opposite wing, right? Because the wing is coming from there. Yep, from the left. Good.
Okeechobee traffic, RV is on the 45 for the left downwind, runway 5 for full stop, Okeechobee.
And hold that wind correction all the way over. There we go. Not a bad landing.
Yeah, it's alright.
Not very side loaded. So yeah, just remember, hold that wind correction in, so you're going to be landing with that wheel touching first, so you have to look where the windsock's pointing where the wind's coming from. So even though we don't have a precise number of where it is coming from, we see what the windsock's telling us.
Alright.
And you just hold that correction in, so it'll be left wheel first, then the right wheel touches down once we lose authority of the ailerons with slow speed. So. Alright, I'll call that 1110 wheels down.
Alright.
Thirty minutes. Not bad.
Alright. Okeechobee traffic, Cardinal 34287 is clear of runway 5, Okeechobee.
Okeechobee traffic, RV is on the 45 turning, left downwind runway 5, full stop, Okeechobee.
Okeechobee traffic, Skyhawk 2350, Echo, 5 miles to the east, maneuvering to overfly 1500.
Alright, after landing, flaps retract, mixture lane.
5, Okeechobee.
Keep our landing light on for now, carb heat off, pitot heat off, all flaps open.
Clear to
Clear
the right.
to the right, okay, and clear to the left.
Okeechobee traffic, red RV 928 Juliet Tango has now entered the left downwind for 05 at a 45 midfield, full stop.
At Okeechobee traffic, Skyhawk 1290 Whiskey, we're 8 miles south from the airport. Any traffic advisories? We're planning to straight in into runway 32, Okeechobee traffic.
Okay, just to inform you, Okeechobee is using runway 5, and currently we are on a mist over the field at 500 feet for runway 5, and we'll be turning a left base here shortly. Excuse me, a left crosswind shortly.
(6124) 6124 Delta. That's a Melbourne flight training plane.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Echo, 3 miles to the east, maneuvering to.
If I were to take a guess, I'd say that's probably the restaurant right there.
5, Okeechobee traffic.
Okeechobee traffic, Skyhawk 1290 Whiskey, we're 5 miles south from the airport. We're gonna overfly the airport at 2,000 feet and then join the left downwind for runway 5, Okeechobee traffic.
Okeechobee traffic, red and white RV 928 Juliet Tango is just entering the left downwind for 05. Okeechobee traffic, red and white RV 928 Juliet Tango is doing a simulated engine out to runway 5, turning into left base for runway 5 right now.
Alright, so before we take off, let's go ahead and plan what we're going to do here.
Alright, got some stuff to get organized here.
No worries, take your time.
I think,
Okeechobee traffic, red and white RV is on a simulated engine out to runway 5, Okeechobee.
And Okeechobee traffic, Skyhawk 1290 Whiskey, we're 2 miles south from the airport. We're gonna overfly the airport at 1,800 and join the left downwind runway 5, Okeechobee traffic.
Okeechobee traffic, red and white RV is on is going around on runway 5, staying in the pattern.
Okeechobee traffic, Skyhawk 2350 Echo is overflying the airport at 1500.
alright, so this is where we're going.
Left downwind runway 5, Okeechobee traffic.
KOBE. We're going to be heading 105 for takeoff. And 45 19. 975 and 23.
Okeechobee traffic, red and white RV 928 Tango is turning left crosswind, runway 5.
Okeechobee traffic,
For takeoff,
right on top of the airport at
seatbelts
1800.
fastened, landing lights on, transponders set, flaps, we'll go with flaps 10.
Okay, are you going to go out and teardrop into that left downwind for runway 5?
Cardinal, are you getting the clearance or what?
Oh, they're behind us, yeah.
Okeechobee traffic, Cardinal 34287, lining up runway 5 for departure to the east. Okeechobee.
Okeechobee traffic, red and white RV is on the left downwind for 05, Okeechobee.
Okeechobee traffic, 192 Whiskey, we're turning on a left downwind runway 5, descending for...
This place is no joke.
Okeechobee traffic, White Grumman 26406 is
They're in a rush.
runway 5 via Alpha behind the other aircraft, Okeechobee.
So we're just gonna do a right teardrop and then join the left downwind runway 5.
Engine instruments are green.
Lining up and wait for runway 5 for westbound departure.
Okeechobee traffic, red and white RV is on a simulated engine out to runway 5, turning left base for runway 5, Okeechobee.
We'll be out of your way. 7 Juliet November departing runway.
Roger that, we've got you on the runway, no problem.
Okeechobee traffic, radio check. Eagle flight 209.
Loud clear.
5 north of the field, returning to landing Arcadia.
Okeechobee traffic, Takeoff 250 Echo is left downwind runway 5, Okeechobee.
Let's go ahead and start turning now. That guy is in an RV and he's just... I can see him coming right at us. Jesus. Oh well.
Okeechobee traffic, red and white RV is on a simulated engine out to runway 5, Okeechobee, full stop.
Should we make a radio call and let them know we're...
Yeah, I'll go ahead and make some sort of botched radio call for these guys. Okeechobee traffic, Cardinal 34287 departs, flag departing to the southeast. Okeechobee, last call.
Left downwind runway 5.
Time off was what, 11, 18?
Yep, and let's pay attention to what our heading is and what our next waypoints are.
Okeechobee traffic, Pelican Experimental 712 Papa Lima, taxiing to position runway 5, departing northbound.
Okeechobee traffic, red and white RV is going to depart runway 5 at Alpha 2 and taxi to South Source.
Eagle flight 209, entering midfield, left downwind 06 Arcadia.
Okeechobee traffic, Sky 1290 Whiskey, turning left base runway 5, Okeechobee traffic.
Okeechobee traffic, Takeoff 250 Echo is turning final for runway 5. Inbound will stop, taxi back.
Okeechobee traffic, RV2 Delta Charlie is taking 5 for departure northwest bound.
And White Grumman 26406, hold short runway 5, Okeechobee.
Miles to the southeast, southwest for runway 23, circling to runway 6, touch and go, Arcadia traffic.
I think we want to get over this and then get on our heading.
Arcadia traffic, Eagle flight 209, turning left base 06 Arcadia.
Okeechobee traffic, Sky 1290 Whiskey, turning final runway 5.
We'll be shooting right along the lake here.
We're We're going up to 3,500, right?
We're going to 3,500, yes.
All right, so for now, let's do the 1,000-foot checks and get our airspeed.
All right, yeah, 25 inches.
Good traffic, Young Eagle 209.
500.
06 Arcadia.
That should be probably good right there. It'll start backing off slowly. Or it won't. It actually increased by 10. Let's go ahead and bring it back a little bit. There we go.
It's going to do nothing and then all of a sudden drop. All right. We'll take 2490.
Yeah.
All right, so now we are over this canal.
Skyhawk 2350 Echo.
Fine here.
5, taxiing back.
2350
Such
Echo.
an interesting
see
place.
RV coming up from your right.
For the heads up, 2350 Echo.
Very beautiful, though.
Hey, just to let you know, you're rated.
7 miles, final 24. We're going to enter the left.
Roger, thank you on the radio, 50 Echo.
Yes.
Arthur Dog traffic, jumping between the taxi yourself, sir. Arthur Dog.
Traffic by person number 156 performing hard enough runner as they call their currently holding at they call it. They call your traffic Skyhawk 19 April Whiskey 3 miles from Lois inbound for the Runup 9er. They call your traffic.
Okeechobee traffic 50 Echo is taxiing back to.
So it looks like maybe our wind correction was off just a little bit. We've got heading 131.
Yep.
Okeechobee traffic, Grumman 26406 taking runway 5.
1 second, there we go. Say it again.
All right, so we seem to be tracking on course visually.
Yep.
On 131, we calculated 105. Oh, we had 105 on takeoff and then 127, okay. All right. That's closer. Yeah, there's.
But also remember that's also depending on the speed. So we're a little fast right now for a climb. We should be around 90-ish. So slower ground speed means we'll have more of a wind correction angle because we have a.
Yeah, I was pushing the nose down to see. All right, there we go.
But we're only 100 feet away anyway from 3,500, so that's fine. Once we get there, we'll just configure for a cruise, and we'll see what that gives us.
All right, so cruise, we want 23 inches and 2,400.
Traffic, caller 150, left downwind, runway 1, Zephyr Hope.
So there should be some railroad tracks here that make this bend.
Traffic comes away in 2 minutes from 14,000. Use caution. 2 minutes of road.
It's parallel the road here. Looks like it's on the south side of the road.
This could be it coming up.
Well, there's a small. That's definitely a small airport because there's a hangar there and another house over there. So we're passing by one of these here. And it looks like we're passing by this one, Flying Cow Air Ranch. What a name. And then this is that funky looking lake.
Yeah,
right here.
Yeah, and that's one of our checkpoints here is the north tip of that lake. The northeast tip that we're coming up on.
Yep.
But we should have some railroad tracks.
Well, there's definitely some railroad tracks right below us, and I see right here, these are railroad tracks as well. They're just kind of hard to see. The rails are so close, but this is a railroad right here, this bend.
Yeah, that's the bend. Okay, so that's one of our points there. Yeah. 1, 2, 6.
And if you need to use something like these, honestly, a set of binoculars is not a bad thing to have for VFR navigation, just because when you're high up, a railroad track is going to look like a trail in the dirt.
Yeah.
So,
okay, I see railroad tracks now. We just crossed over it. Yep.
Yep. I'm looking for that. Oh, duh, it's right here.
What's that?
This airport, Brandy Ranch.
Okay.
And then Horses Acres are just like farther south a little bit. Ah, okay. Not bad. Oh, look at you. Look, mono hands.
Yeah, look at that.
Trim works great, yeah. So, but yeah, it's amazing what you can see up here if you want to take a look. It's kind of nice, like bird spotting.
Descending through 2,100 feet, inbound landing North County. Anyone in the pattern, please advise.
Okay. Yeah, I see the fire there.
Whiskey's on A, practice ILS 9 right, approximately.
Another fire over there.
1,600.
Alright.
I know my dad's always watching these videos, so shout out to my dad for these. He gave me these a while ago.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Goes 11 miles west of the field, 2,500 on the ILS 9 right approach, North County.
That's a big burn, whatever's going on over there. Look at that.
Yeah, that's a big one. Yep.
Yeah, I always find flying down south here a little bit interesting. Once you get past Okeechobee, things get strange.
Yeah, they are in a rush at Okeechobee.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're hardly rotating. That guy's already starting up in an RV, which cruises like 5 times faster than what we could imagine doing in this thing. I mean, there was 200 foot of vertical separation, and he was within a half mile. So I was looking at him, pointing at us.
Wow, wow.
That's why I was like, let's turn.
Wow.
So if you want to choose to go somewhere else for your first cross countries, I completely understand that.
Yeah, we can
go to like Pahokee or someplace on the other side of the lake. Yeah.
Okay, so I think we're coming up here on this corner of that funky shaped lake, right?
Yep, I would say so.
Okay, and it is 11:29. And we have Lake
127's working out pretty well for us.
Okay, yeah. 3 minutes and 15 seconds to the canal.
Okay, so 129, so 132 and 15 seconds.
Okay. Which will be, the canal will be 16 miles out from the airport.
North County, November 790, share off the turning final for 32. North County traffic, Cherokee 6097 Whiskey is approximately 5 to the west, 1,600 on the ILS, 9 right, we'll be circling to land runway 32.
Oh, these guys do have an FAA diagram, F45. Nice.
Yes, they do. I've got a printout of that here somewhere. And they have right traffic.
See, it's nice to figure this stuff out on the ground versus in flight.
Yeah.
So, really good flight planning on your part.
North County, Aerostar 21 Victor Tango is 5 miles west of the field, descending to 1,700 on the ILS 9 right approach.
Yeah, so this heading is now matching up with what we calculated.
We'll follow
Yeah.
you in to 32 North County.
It's amazing when things work out that well.
Yeah.
So you can take these canals and stuff that lead in and out of Lake Okeechobee. Like they start as far north as Port St. John. They go down through kind of like on the east side of Orlando. into the lakes in Kissimmee, and then there's the Kissimmee Canal, which empties out into Okeechobee. So it's amazing. You can go 1,500 miles through Central Florida in the backwoods just with
through
canals. Yeah. I don't know who would want to do that because it'd be not a fun place to get stuck.
Right.
You know, mosquitoes, snakes, gators. Not too many cars on whatever highway this is. A couple out here. That's just amazing.
Aerostar 21 Victor Tango, 3 mile right, left base runway 32, North County.
North County 790, Sierra Alpha clear of 32.
I really have to convince my wife to do a cross country. So X-ray 58 is out there somewhere. The grass runway airport with services. I'm guessing it's probably that over there.
The Aerostar set, I'll sequence that behind you. Thanks, bud.
Yeah, it should be just,
it's right
just
here.
past the canal.
Right here. See that?
Okay.
Yeah. The buildings, the hangars on the end. That rectangle, kind of in between the two trees, sets of trees over here.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I see this strip.
Cool.
Interesting.
No one's there today. Well, if you want to use that as a place to do your cross country, I know you could probably do a soft field landing.
Okay. Alright, so we are over the canal.
Yep.
And time, 11:33.
33, yeah.
Alright, so we are 16 miles out from the airport. 4 minutes and 15 seconds to top of descent. So 11:37.
Turn in final 32 North County.
Cool. Yeah, it's a good blaze they have going down there. It looks like they're clearing these fields, at least that part of the field, whatever this crop is.
7 Whiskey turning left base runway 32, North County.
Alright, I hear them talking runway 32.
Yep.
So we're coming in, I guess, this direction?
Well, if this is north, we're kind of coming, more or less opposite traffic.
Yeah, north is going to be like that. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're coming in like that, huh?
Whatever that is, it's fast.
Yeah. Okay, so we're coming in almost, maybe if we jog over to the side and we can get a 45.
Yeah.
Runway 32.
(936) Juliet Lima. I'm really curious what that was. It's all black.
Uh-huh.
Like a jet. 936 Juliet Lima.
21 Victor Tango is clear 32 taxi to the north hangar.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, the swampland.
7 Whiskey turning final runway 32, touch and go, North County.
So if you were to have an engine out now, where do you think you'd land?
Well, there's a lot of swamp. From here, we could probably glide over to this. These fields over here, they look dry.
Yeah.
Behind us, we might be able to make those fields.
I know a lot of people say don't go for highways and things like that, but me personally, I would think about flying out a little bit, making a dogleg entry and accept the crosswind and land on the highway, especially because there's not a lot of
now this one below us, there's not a lot of cars on this.
So considering that, that's what I'd probably do. So we should be coming up on
a couple more minutes to top of descent. Yeah, I think I see straight ahead an airport here. I wonder if that's the William Gwynn. Would that lead to the... Yeah, it would be off to our right. So that's got to be William Gwynn there.
Actually, I think there's William Gwynn right here. Off to our right, there's a lake kind of beside it. There's a runway. Yeah, that's definitely it.
This one right here, straight ahead?
No, that's the airport we're going to. That's F-45 right there.
Okay.
Yeah, this is William P. Gwynn right here.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Yep, and I see the cutout for the parallel grass over there.
Uh-huh, okay, yep.
Yep. So my suggestion would be bug the runway heading.
Yeah, they were saying
3-2.
3-2.
Yeah. Very strange looking airport.
North County traffic, Cherokee 6097 Whiskey.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and begin our descent here, 1137.
And this is about, it's a little bit less than 8 miles, so I would call them. And it sounds like they're saying North County traffic.
North County is 398 Echo on leaving Yigbo on the ILS now right, will be circling at 332 North County.
North County traffic, Cardinal 34287 is about 8 miles to the west, inbound for runway 32. North County?
Yep, North County. So 3-2, if that's 3-2, that means
3-2.
We're facing opposite of 3-2 right now. So yeah, fly a little bit this way when that's a good setup for a 45-degree entry.
North County traffic, Cherokee 6097 Whiskey, turning left base, runway 32, North County.
North County, okay.
There's some traffic that's 300 feet below us, but looks like they're more than 6 miles away, so there should be no factor. But I'll keep an eye out for them.
Alright, and then there's going to be a Charlie shelf somewhere out to the south of the airport.
Yeah, if you look at the sectional, it's farther than us, and it's at 1,200 feet.
Right.
And that's about a little bumpy out here.
Yeah. Turning final 32, North County.
Yeah, it's about a mile, so as long as we're 1,200 feet or lower, we should be safe. So just keep that in mind. We're at 2,100 right now, and just keep it coming down. I'd start aiming for it to make that 45-degree entry. So let's do our descent checklist. So you have carb heat is on, propeller as required. It's a really nice skeet shooting range. Sheesh.
Alright, so mixture was slightly rich in that, power is set, carb heat is on.
And then once we enter the downwind, we'll do our before landing checklist. So I'd call that we're 2 miles to the west, entering the 45-degree left downwind entry for 3-2.
Alright, and they were what, North County?
Yep, North County.
North County traffic, Cardinal 34287 is about 4 miles to the west, entering on 45 for right traffic for runway 32.
Left traffic.
Left traffic.
There we go.
Is it left traffic?
Yeah, left traffic, right pattern for 9 right, 14 and 27 right.
Alright,
so we're good. There we go. We have that traffic in the...
Whiskey is on the go from runway 32, about to turn to a crosswind leg. I see the Cardinal entering the traffic pattern in sight. I'll sequence behind you.
North County is Sierra's 398 Echo. We are at 5 miles on the ILS now right. Seriously,
there we go.
Meeting 32 North County.
West Palm Beach out there. Alright, so we're in the downwind. Let's go ahead and do our before landing check. So carb heat's good.
Carb heat's on. Fuel selector's on both. Mixture is set. Prop or high RPM. Seatbelts are fastened. It will set flaps 10 degrees when we slow down here. And we are abeam the touchdown point. Reduce power.
Yep. There we go.
We're in the white arc. Flaps 10.
We're kind of wide, so we can definitely turn a base sooner rather than later.
Alright.
Yeah.
And what are they, north?
North County.
North County, traffic Cardinal 34287, turning left base, runway 32, North County.
Yeah, obstacle's not a factor. It's farther out there.
Flaps 20. Slow down to 80 here.
Finals clear.
Alright. North County traffic, Cardinal 34287, turning final runway 32, North County.
North County, 398 Echo on 3 miles final. ILS 908 will be circling 32 North County.
North County traffic, Cherokee 6097 Whiskey, turning left base 32, touch and go, North County. North County, Twin Texan 630 Charlie Bravo's on the ILS 9 right, circling 32, currently 12 miles to the west, North County.
Alright, let's see you do a forward slip. Pretty good. Only critique is I would have recommended do it the opposite direction because the winds are coming from there, so you want the wing low on that side.
Alright.
So if you swap your control inputs, that'll be good. There we go.
Alright.
Good job. That's good.
Back on the center line here.
North County, 398 Echo, 1.5 miles on the ILS 908. We'll be
a little bit of power.
At 500 feet, runway 32.
You're good. Just a bit of directional control. There we go.
Traffic Cherokee 6097 Whiskey is final for runway 32, North County.
Now if we can, let's try to get off on Juliet.
Charlie Bravo, 10 mile final, ILS 9 right, circle 32, North County.
Good.
Alright. And we're clear. North County traffic, Cardinal 34287 is clear, runway 32, North County.
Alright, we can taxi back to 32 there via Foxtrot. This is Foxtrot right here.
Flaps retract, mixture lean, keep our landing light on, carb heat coming off, pitot heat's off, cowl flaps are open.
And
clear right.
98 Echo on final 32 will be full stop, North County.
North County traffic, Cherokee 6097 Whiskey's on the go, 32, we'll be departing.
Oops, got it. Yeah, never really heard of this place before. Looks fancy. As far as airports out in the middle of nowhere go, you have Cirrus landing here, TBM and a couple of jets. Ah. I would call that we're going to cross 27 left on Foxtrot.
North County Cardinal 34287 crossing Foxtrot on for 27 left.
They know what you mean.
Clear.
Clear right, clear left. We're going to keep going that way.
So this is crossing.
This is crossing 27 left, and then 32 is over there.
Okay.
32 and continuing to taxi on the apron, North County.
Buongiorno, Stefano.
Buongiorno, JD. Come stai?
I'm a little tired today. We had a big dinner at the house last night, so I'm happy to be out here at the airplane flying.
Okay, me too. Thank you.
Funny guys. All right. So let's get ourselves set up again. Yeah. I don't think there's going to be anyone asking us if we're ready to go or not. Sounds like those guys have their plans made up. $500 hamburger or something.
Detective 630 Charlie Bravo's on a 4-mile final ILS 32 single engine approach, North County.
Alright, so this is our... Just did. And we'll get set up for Melbourne here. Well, I guess I'll have to use this. COM2.
There we go.
Alright, so we got our Melbourne frequencies set. And let's see, our heading, we want 353.
Yeah, it is getting a little warmer now.
It is warming up,
yeah.
Yep. Alright, so heading 353.
Bravo's on a 2-mile final, ILS 9 right, circling 32 North County.
Alright, and our before takeoff checks. Seatbelts fastened, get our trim. Rudder trim is set, landing light on, transponders set, flaps 10. Extra ridge slightly, and ready to go.
Yeah, I feel more comfortable now going ahead and richening it up a little bit even as we're waiting here.
Okay.
So if it's just like rich on the ground and we're just sitting here doing nothing for extended periods, that can be a bit problematic with the fouling, but it's okay to turn in 2 or 3 full complete turns in before takeoff. I see these guys here, they're doing their approach circle to land on this runway here, so I would give it a second because they're a lot faster than we are. They're flying a twin even though they're
I don't see them yet.
Doing a single engine.
Right. Charlie Bravo is join left downwind 16 to runway 32.
North County traffic, Cardinal 34287 is holding short runway 32 at Foxtrot 1. We have the traffic circling the landing site. We're going to hold for you.
I appreciate it. We'll keep it tight.
All right.
North County traffic, White Warrior 47 Mike, crossing 27 left, 9er right on the ground.
So there they are. They're doing a practice instrument approach.
Okay.
Circle to land approaches are fun. You break out of the clouds. You do an approach to a runway, and then you have to circle to land on a different runway that doesn't have an approach. But you have to do it all visually. So they're fun to do in practice, but in reality, I've done a couple of them, and they can be a little hairy. Break out of the clouds, 1,000 feet circling minimums, or 900. No.
Twin Techno 630 Charlie Bravo, left base runway 32 on full stop taxi back.
Alright.
Alright, now where did I put my, here it is.
Okay, traffic got right away extra departing 9 left. I will be clear of 3214, departing half from the intersection. County traffic, Twin Techno 630 Charlie Bravo, short final runway 32, full stop taxi back, North County Air.
We're doing good on fuel consumption.
Yeah, we got 15.3 and 14.
So around about 30 gallons.
Yeah.
Over.
And we're going to use about 11 getting back. How's that? Melbourne flight training? It looks like the...
Yeah, they have tech nums, but that's not Melbourne flight trainings, okay. No.
Run up there, Jimmy.
Alright, we're good to line up on runway 32, so I'll just make that call and we're just going to sit there and wait for them to clear.
Okay.
Mr. Cardinal, you gotta get going?
North County, Cardinal 34287, lining up runway 32, first radar departure, North County.
Alright, and I'd wait there until they call clear, because they're still on the runway, so we'll just line up.
North County Airport, twin Technam is out of runway 32.
Okay. Okay, we're good to go.
On the airport.
Alright, now we are clear and left.
Mixture. There we go.
Alright.
Oops, sorry, there we go.
And wind is from that side. Alright, power. Power coming in. Power set. Engine instruments are green. Airspeed's alive.
County traffic, twin Technam is taxi.
Runway 32.
North County traffic.
Nose down, Brady.
Yep. I can't tell what flight school that is on the tail there. It's not Melbourne's.
Traffic 47 Mike departing 32, stay in the pattern.
Alright, looks like we're clear of all the trees. That's up.
Alright, you can just make one last radio call that we're departing straight out, last call.
Yeah. North County traffic, Cardinal 34287, and departure leg runway 32, departing straight out, last call, North County.
North County traffic, twin Technam is crossing runway 9 right at Foxtrot, North County traffic.
Alright, there's 1,000 feet. Got 25 inches. Oh. 2,500 RPM.
So if these guys were active, this airport over here, I'd make sure to stay clear of the Delta. But you can
for the
kind of
William
see that.
Brand,
Yeah.
Correct.
Traffic, twin Technam is taking off runway 32 and staying the panel North County traffic.
I think it was about 11:53 when we took off.
Alright, now we're going to 5,500?
We're going to 5,500, yes.
Alright. I'd recommend go ahead and push in that carb heat.
Oh, yeah.
And get that power back up to 25 inches of manifold. There we go. Alright, what's our first waypoint?
Our first, let's see, we got top of climb in 7 minutes.
Yep.
And then there's going to be a canal 5.5 minutes after that.
Yeah, so let's take a look at the sectional and see what our marked top of climb has near it so we can kind of compare it.
North County traffic 47 Mike left downwind runway 32, touch go.
There's Pratt & Whitney's runway right there.
There it is. Yeah.
North County, Twin Texan, 0 Charlie Bravo, turn in left cross.
So, it's kind of a beam. Or actually, no, it would be over a canal as well. I think our top of climb and canal kind of lined up, didn't they? Let's see, top of climb, 5 minutes, or let's see, 2. Okay. I don't know how I got 5 minutes for midday, but that's fine. We'll start looking for that canal as well. There's Pratt & Whitney right there, so we're out over here somewhere.
14,000 feet, please do not overfly. Scattering in progress, approach. All coming traffic, Twin Texan is turning left, downwind from runway 32, no coming traffic. Okay, traffic 47, Mike is a wide left base for runway 32. Touch and go.
Yeah, let's check your manifold pressure real quick. There we go, and you might want to throw in that carb heat again. There. And above 3,000 feet per the POH, you can start leaning out the mixture even in a climb.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so just lean it out a little bit, like bit by bit.
Alright.
Yeah.
Let's see, RPM changing at all?
Yeah, you'll see the manifold pressure change, you won't see the RPM change.
Okay,
Yeah.
oh, that constant speed, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
47 Mike is final approach, runway 32. Touch go.
And if we're at the stop, that's fine too.
Alright. Is that 24.9? I think it's down a little bit. There's 24.8, 24.9 again. Now it's at the stop.
So that's the stop, and you can feel it's kind of rough, right? Like the little shaking there?
Yeah.
So you just bring it back in on the inside of the roughness. You also hear the power changed a little bit. So you can lean it for best power in the climb, which seems to be about 5, 6, 7, and then just bump it in a little bit as well as you go along.
Traffic Superman, 4 mile right base for 19, rapid descent out of 7,000, should be straight in for 19, remember.
Alright, I see a canal right below us. I don't know if that's the canal. Does that go all the way out your side or no?
It doesn't continue that side. Okay. If you need me to move, I can always move.
So we're looking for one that continues all the way through, so there's something, alright. There must be a smaller one.
It's got to be a small one out over here somewhere.
Alright.
Let's see, we have a road right below us. And it's kind of a north-south road with a bend in it, so I think we're like somewhere over here. So I would say we're probably west of our course. Let's see, any power lines on there? No. No power lines depicted.
Alright, is that 95 over there?
Yeah, that's 95.
Okay.
Actually, it's 95 and the turnpike. They run
parallel. Okay.
Yeah, parallel for a while.
Okay.
Nice and smooth.
Yeah, it is smooth up here. A little rough near the ground. There's 5,000.
955 Echo, Jan.
So it's either the top of climb calculations. So So it's either the top of climb calculations that are a little off from the book.
Yeah.
So we can start being more conservative with those.
Yeah. 45 for 130, turn traffic.
Scotty traffic 1047, Mike turning left downwind for runway 32, touch and go.
We can turn these guys down, we don't really need to listen to them. Let's just remember that it's turned down. I think I see that canal that comes out of Okeechobee along the bottom here?
That's the canal I've got here.
Okay.
Yep, this one here.
And our course brings us to the, looks like to the east of that bend in the canal.
Yes.
I don't see the bend over there. Alright, 5,500 also.
Okay, try to Black T6 now, hold for the twin, taxi into 32.
I appreciate it.
There we go. Trim it out. Alright, lean it out as well a little bit. And let's get those cowl flaps closed. Yep, there we go. So, you see the canal kind of continues up that way, so it looks like a little west of course. And also if you turn to the east, you might get a better picture of where we are.
Alright, I see the bend in the canal right off my...
Okay, and from how it looks like our point is halfway between where 95 and the turnpike crosses and the bend in the canal, so see 95 over there.
He's gonna take over runway 32, stay in the parent,
There we go. And what was our heading now in cruise? 344 plus 7 is 351.
353.
353, alright.
Traffic helicopter 471 Alpha Tango is about 9 miles to the southwest inbound for full stop.
So now that we're more or less over where we should be, let's try out 353 or at least north and see how that works out for us.
North County traffic, Phenom 300, 9 miles to the west, inbound for the visual, 9 right. Phenom inbound to North County, be advised we're using runway 32. Thank you much. Phenom 300.
County traffic, twin signal is upwind from runway 32. County traffic.
Land circling to southwest for maneuvering 45 for runway 30 turn traffic.
North County traffic 1047, Mike is going around runway 32. Hey, North County from Phenom 300, what are you guys showing for winds? Last report was 030, gusting to 15. The winds right now are about 010 with 12 gusts.
Let's see, we're going 350 right now.
Phenom 300, thanks. Got about 3 aircraft in the pattern for runway 32. Copy, North County, Phenom 300 is 5.5 miles for the visual 32. North County.
North County traffic, twin signal is left crosswind runway 32.
There we go.
North County traffic, November 62 off Foxtrot, taxiing from the ramp.
North County, 4 Mike.
So see those two antennas right there?
Yes.
Look right here.
Those two right there. Okay.
Yep.
Right by Naked Lady.
Naked Lady, what a name for an airport.
And that must be Stewart right there. As right here.
Yep, that's
Witham
Stewart.
Field.
Yep.
1800.
Witham Field.
For the left downwind runway 32.
Alright, and our next checkpoint, there's going to be a golf course coming up here.
See.
This is the twin Technum and the left down to 32. Do you want to keep it wide and we'll keep it tight, or we can extend? You can go behind the foot under best view.
See what side. It's on that side of the river.
Yeah.
Let's see, it's 12:05 right now.
left downwind departure. Okay.
Great. Twin Otter going to turn final for 19 east side.
So beautiful today.
It is.
Can't get over it. Oh man. Must be nice going out of the local area, isn't it?
Yeah.
Give Valkyrie a little bit of a break from our presence.
North County traffic, Phenom 300 is turning left downwind, runway 32. North County traffic 1047, Mike is at the departure and downwind. Got the Phenom.
If you look straight down, do you see the naked lady?
I was looking for it. I see the highway. I don't see a naked lady.
It should be north of the curve on the highway. And it's a tiny little paved thing. It's only 2,200 or 4,000 feet long.
I am not seeing it.
It might be right over top of it. That doesn't help.
Yeah.
North County traffic, green signature, final runway 32. North County traffic. Clear. North County traffic, Phenom 300 is turning runway 32. Sorry, 3 mile base for runway 32, North County.
Got some traffic down below us, no factor, 2,500 feet.
Okay.
So we crossed past Whittam Field about 12:05 is what I called it. And next one should be how far?
Well, we're looking for this golf course. It should be right down here, I think.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Right on the edge of the town, right on the edge of this.
I think it's incorporated with some of these communities out here, but there's a bunch of golf courses.
I think that's a golf course right there. Those look like...
That's a golf course,
yeah.
but the way it looks on the sectional, looks like it's on the opposite bank of the river, so the east bank.
Okay.
But I think it's that community right there, with all the lakes kind of intertwined.
Okay.
So I'd say once we're beamed that, we'll call it. So 12:05, so 12:10 and 30 seconds.
North County traffic 1047, Mike left base, runway 32, got the Phenom in sight.
I'd say this heading's working out pretty good too, 353.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Left downwind, runway 30, thanks.
So overall, things I'm seeing that are really good is your navigation's spot on. I mean, the calculations we did, no problems with that. Your pilotage and your dead reckoning. So dead reckoning is the calculations. Pilotage is actually being able to navigate and figure where stuff is. That's all really good. Just work a little bit on the radio call. So usually for an uncontrolled field, 10, 5, 3, or 2 works pretty well.
Okay.
I know Okeechobee is a little bit crazy, so you don't have to go there for your cross country. If you want to go somewhere else, we've been to F45. I'm okay with you going there.
Okay.
But if it's going to be during the week, just be aware of the delta.
Okay.
So yeah, the radio calls, just use of the checklist too. Just get the descent checklist and the pre-landing checklist ingrained. So once we get to top of descent, we should be doing the descent checklist. And once we get to the downwind or entering the traffic pattern for that airport, we should already be starting to do the pre-landing checklist, even if it's slightly beforehand, because what you don't want to get into is you're in the downwind, you're still configured like you're in cruise, and then you're just blowing by all your points real quick. So you get quickly behind. So if you get ahead of the aircraft and start planning things out, it makes everything a lot smoother. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah. How do you feel?
I feel good. Yep.
So there's the golf course, and it's 3:10.
Okay.
Or sorry, 12:10.
12:10?
Yeah, so 12:10.
And then from golf course to railroad crossing, it's got 4 minutes and 15 seconds.
All right, so we should be looking for 12:14.
Yeah.
And if you need to use the binoculars, let me know. Because things get small with altitude.
Alright. Yep, so the railroad tracks should be coming up diagonally from left to right here.
7 miles to the north, southbound on.
And it should be just on the outer edge of the city, Port St. Lucie.
Okay. So, yeah, all this is a lot of housing development. Kind of crazy looking.
Tango is final for taxiway Foxtrot parallel.
So, let's see here. I kind of see where it's more or less stops. This yellow does stop over here. I can't see it. You can probably see it better off the nose on this side. It kind of should angle. So yellow is where there's sprawling city, like really densely populated. So this would all be yellow right here.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Traffic, November 62 on Foxtrot.
So this should all be yellow as well.
This would all be yellow, yeah. Okay.
And you can kind of see where...
Okay, and I see where there's power lines at least cut through here. I wonder if...
and it does look like there's some power lines. If you look on here, adjacent to them, that little gray line kind of bent south there, that's some power lines.
Yeah, I wonder if the railroad tracks are with the power lines.
Looks like it, yeah. And also you have the canal. See this canal right here that kind of comes up and heads straight west. So and it intersects those power lines and the railroad tracks right there.
Okay.
So that's that intersection right there. Yeah.
North County traffic, 47 Mike, left downwind, 2332.
011 November, 10 miles to the north, inbound for runway 5, Zephyr Hills.
Traffic stop 223, left downwind, runway 2025.
Northbound traffic, November 62 Alpha Foxtrot, 600 climbing 2000, in a right turn for the north.
Alright, so I see the power lines right below, or coming up.
Coming up, yep.
Yeah. And I do see a road parallel to it.
There's a road parallel to it,
yeah.
Huh.
Don't see any railroad tracks down there?
I don't see railroad tracks. I just see a road and power lines. I thought this was railroad tracks.
Yeah, it should be railroad tracks.
Oh, you know what? There are railroad tracks in between the trees. We got road, power lines, and railroad tracks.
Alright, and it's 12:14 right now, so...
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I do see the railroad right here, too.
Yeah. Alright, 12:14. Next is the Turnpike Bend will be off to our left, and Fort Pierce will be off to our right.
Okay, Fort Pierce Airport?
Yeah.
Alright.
Which I think that might be it there. Where's
That's Treasure Coast International Fort Pierce.
Yeah, and here's the Turnpike coming this way, so the... yeah.
Alright.
And that would be 4 minutes, 4 minutes from now.
So 12:18.
Yeah.
Some sort of rail depot down there. Amazingly, we're getting Orlando's ASOS. It looks like it's receiving out here.
1653 Zulu.
Really clear.
Wind 3601. November 7, disregard. November 7, November Victor, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
All right, and just some planning, just because we know, so we're already on COM 2, well I already said COM 2, and tower and ATIS there. We'll get the ATIS in a little bit, because we're probably not going to get there before they have another change. But we can probably go ahead and configure the number 1 radio for tower and ground and just use that as the number 1 if you wanted to.
All right.
Yeah, so however you want to do it. That's what I would do. So 118.2 and then 121.9 and the standby. Yep. We'll just go. Actually, we can do this here.
Cypress, 4,200 maneuvers, Charlie South.
And it also is nice how quiet it is at altitude too. I just feel like the airplane gets quieter with altitude. Yeah. Yeah.
South traffic 1947 Fox, about 2 miles southeast of the solar panel.
So talking about ins and outs, obviously Turnpike and the roads are a bad place here, but
so
there's more farm fields.
We are out of the populated area now. So there's fields right over here.
Yeah.
There's an airport right there.
Yep.
There's plenty of fields over here, and the Turnpike if we absolutely had to.
Yeah, I wouldn't feel too comfortable going to Fort Pierce with a 1-to-5 glide ratio. It's pretty far.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean we could definitely try. We'd have a slight headwind, so that would work against us.
Yeah.
So it'd probably be safer to hang out here, but I would call them immediately.
Yeah, but there are fields right below us we could circle. And
oh yeah, absolutely.
Over the east bend with Cessna.
We are almost to our checkpoint here. Once we're abeam this parallel part of the Turnpike, and we should be also abeam Fort Pierce on the right.
Yep.
Hotel West, November 739er, Yankee Hotel. We are over flooded farm fields at 3000 southbound. Hotel West.
All right, I would say we're there.
All right, 12:19.
Okay, and 12:19, and so we should have about 6 minutes to Vero Beach off the right.
12:25.
Which, that's probably it right there.
Yep. It's interesting, like that little satellite runway, if you take a look at Fort Pierce, they have this runway on the north side, the tiny little runway. And then there are main runways over there. It's kind of an interesting design.
Oh yeah, that's a little tiny one.
Long way to taxi if they want to put you out there.
Looks like somebody's getting ready to take off there. Is that an airplane?
I can't
Or is
tell.
that an illusion? If they are, they're just sitting there.
Whereabouts?
Right at the threshold.
I think that's the letter L.
Is it? I do see something right on the threshold, this side of the numbers.
Yeah, it's the letter L.
Is it? Okay.
Down, we're going to be arcing west of the Treasury VOI.
If you want to take a look, more than welcome to. I'll hold the controls for you.
Your controls? Oh, I lost sight of. Oh, there it is.
To the north of Penn Island, heading northbound at 2000.
Okay, I see. That is just
yeah.
Okay.
Alright, your controls again.
Alright, my controls.
Traffic 2 miles out below us. It's probably below our nose at this point. Yep, he just disappeared off of ADSB.
Hotel West traffic, November 739er Yankee Hotel is over flooded farm fields at 3000 to subject to 2000 southbound full flight. Hotel West.
Bravo traffic. While Seneca is 2 miles north of Lake Pinestead, 2000 feet, tracking here now 11 to Meriton, Glasgow.
Hotel West, Hotel East, Skyhawk 737 November Victor is heading south at 2,100, climbing to 3,000 feet. We are 1 mile to the west of Abandon.
Looks like either an airliner's pushing or just got back. We may have some traffic holding short on the runway over there. Yep. 2 getting ready to go, 1's taking off right now. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Any closer and I'd be able to see their tail numbers. These are pretty nice for bird spotting, though. I do like to go out to some of the trails off of 192. That's kind of cool. See the curve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cavline 437, you up? We up, Cavline 437. Yo, we're about to do a steep spiral right over State Route 60 from 5,500 and down. It looks like you're just a mile to the south of us. You could just get us a turn to the west for another mile.
We're just going to proceed northbound 437.
Sounds good.
There's a small airport that is just to the east side of 95 there, it looks like. I think that's 95, should be 95. FL 74. That'd be a place to go if we had an engine failure. I think it might be one of those community airports.
South traffic guide 1947 Fox over Blue Cypress at 3000, arc to the west of the Treasure View Wire. Charlie South.
Hotel East, Hotel West, Skyhawk 737 November Victor is above Jet Ski Lake, heading south at 3,000 feet, steep turns, Hotel East, Hotel West.
There's Sebastian.
Okay.
India North 739 Delta Bravo is a beam, Valkyria mid-river.
Okay, so we are abeam Vero Beach here.
25.
12:25. Alright, so we should have 6 minutes to Square Lake on the left and Sebastian on the right.
Alright. So 12:31, and that's our top of descent?
No. Top of the, yes, that is, once we get there. Yep. Wait.
So, Vero Beach, we just crossed now, Square Lake. This next one, which is 6 minutes in our top of descent, would be 5 minutes after that.
Right. Hotel East, Hotel West, Skyhawk 737 November Victor is...
That sounds reasonable.
At 3,000 feet, power on stall.
But we have to definitely descend at 700 feet per minute.
Yeah.
Alright, so there's your Square Lakes.
Yeah, okay.
There's Sebastian right there.
Okay.
Right.
And from there, it's 18 miles out from Melbourne.
Yep. Oh, that's cool. My controls real quick.
All right, air controls.
Do you see that circle-looking thing right there in the field?
Yeah.
That's Treasure VOR. That's the VOR right there in the middle of the field.
All right.
Yeah. All right, I'll get us back on 353 and altitude real quick. All right. Air controls.
All right, my controls.
Air controls. And it's nice that they also put things like the horse track.
Yeah, that track right there.
So I would say that once we pass our next waypoint, we're en route to our top of descent. It's a good idea to get the ATIS. We'll get the ATIS, and then we'll call them once we get to. They're probably still using the 27, so we're going to go to radiation. Plan on radiation.
Okay.
So it's not prohibited to use the GPS on a cross country. Of course, with the check ride, they don't want you to do that. But once you're a private pilot, you can do whatever you want. I know that you know how to use these things. After all, you work on them.
Yeah.
So that's fine. And I can show you how to use the autopilot too, so you're not stuck doing all this. Would you like me to show you real quick now, or? It'll help on certain cross country.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
So let me just make sure that's in.
Yeah.
And as long as your airplane's trimmed up good, right, and you're not fighting it for altitude, right, so all you have to do is flip autopilot on and have it set to PFD. And just make sure your heading bug matches where you want to go. So 353. Let's see here, we'll go mode Aspen heading. There we go.
Mode Aspen heading, okay.
And then it'll follow the heading bug on the Aspen.
Okay.
And that's all there is to it. Right, so if you turn the heading bug ever so slightly, it'll follow that.
Okay.
So you can fly with a heading bug. We want to stay on a heading of 353.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then whenever you just don't want the autopilot, flip the autopilot switch off or press the autopilot disconnect.
Now, is that a temporary, or does it disconnect?
That's a permanent. You have to re-engage the autopilot by pushing the enter knob there. And then this changes the different modes. I have to still read the pilot guide on this thing because it's kind of convoluted, but it's not bad. It's handy when you want to do hands off for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
West 737 November Victor, Farm Fields 1000, ground rest.
Let's see, 25, 6 minutes, so 30, 31. Or no, we got there, yeah. So 12:31, we should be there.
Hotel East traffic, Skyhawk 1947 Foxtrot, 1 mile to the southeast of the solar panels, 3000 northeastbound. We're heading to Valka. We're going to be holding east to Valka at 3000. Hotel East traffic. Hotel West traffic, November 739er Yankee Hotel is 1 mile to the west of Square Lake, northbound 2700, stalk.
would you say this is kind of right about here? There's the big canal.
I think once we get to, let's see, that canal.
Yeah.
I think this is where we're at right here.
So once we're across the canal, which is right below, coming up ahead of us.
As soon as we cross the canal. Yep.
Okay.
Looks like we're here.
All right, 12:32.
12:32, all right.
And it's 5 minutes to the next one?
So yeah, it should be 5 minutes now to top the descent.
All right, so 12:37.
12:37. Which should be 10 miles out from Melbourne.
All right, I see radiation over there.
Okay.
I don't know, I feel like 12:37 will be pretty close.
Yeah, it does seem like
We'll
it.
just pay attention to that, but I'd say it's probably not a bad idea to get the ATIS now.
Yeah.
So it's already in COM 2, so just flip it over. Yep.
Temperature 15, dew point 04, altimeter 3033. Visual approach in use, landing departing runway 27 right, 27 left, runway 23. Approaches are being conducted to parallel and converging runways. Use caution for bird activity in the vicinity of the airport. NOTAMs, Melbourne VOR out of service. Taxiway Victor closed from taxiway Alpha to taxiway Victor 2. Construction crane 2 miles southeast of the Melbourne airport, 230 feet AGL. VFR departures, advise ground control your direction of flight. Advise on initial contact, Jeff Echo. Melbourne International Airport information, Echo time 1653 Zulu. Wind 36015, visibility 10. Sky conditions clear. Temperature 15, dew point 04, altimeter 3033. Visual approach in use, landing departing runway 27 right, 27 left, runway 23. Approaches are being conducted to parallel and converging runways. Use caution for bird activity in the vicinity of the airport. NOTAMs, Melbourne VOR out of service. Taxiway Vic.
We just finished the stall, and then we'll...
All right.
Not sure who that is.
So 4 minutes to go. Or, let's see, we said 37 or 38?
It was 37, I think.
37, okay, so 3 minutes to go.
Melbourne Tower, 7266 Delta, over at Lake Box 10, information Echo, full stop process.
417, proceed on runway 23, advise and off. 7266 Delta, Melbourne Tower, enter right downwind, runway 27 right, you're following a Cessna, turning right, crosswind ahead of you.
Go ahead and adjust the heading bug so we start flying towards radiation right there.
Extend downwind, I'll call your base.
November 70 Delta, extend downwind.
Let's just see what that does.
District 5387, runway 27 left, taxi via Tango. Sears 55 Kilo Sierra, runway 27 right, via Mike Kilo Charlie. Streak 5387, I can roll you 2 minutes before that time, so you'll have to sit there just a couple of minutes, but I'll get you out 2 minutes prior.
Alright, so probably be wise to start descending. We're about a minute early, but that's okay.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead, descent checklist.
Alright, mixture adjust.
There we go.
Gonna do carb, we'll hold off on carb heat, reduce the power, we got the ATIS, we got our altimeter set.
1500 feet, information
Landing lights on.
full stop.
656 Mike Fox, Melbourne Tower, and our left base, runway 27.
I would say go ahead and apply the carb heat.
All right.
Yeah.
Our left base for runway 27 right, and I'll report over the causeway. 656 Mike Fox.
All right, we're descending a little bit faster than planned, but looks like we might need it.
Just crossing the 27 left final on about a 2-mile base at your 2 o'clock and a mile and a half, 800 feet.
Looking for that traffic, I'm going to make this one a full, we got the traffic in sight, we'll make this a full stop, 70 Delta.
70 Delta, follow that traffic, runway 27 right, clear to land.
Hold on, 7 right, clear to land, 70 Delta.
Airport 17, thank you. November 66 Delta, your traffic to follow is approaching base, runway 27 right, clear to land.
27 right, clear to land, look for traffic, clear to land.
I have to talk to maintenance too. I noticed that the carbon monoxide goes up when we apply carb heat, plus it smells a little bit.
Yeah, it does smell.
You're following a Cessna 12 o'clock and a mile in our left base, runway 27 right.
We've got that traffic in sight. We'll be entering the left base for runway 27 right. 737 uniform Lima.
November 91 Echo, Quebec, Kilo, Kilo 1 to the ramp.
Kilo 1 to the ramp, 91 Echoes, yeah.
Yeah. Seven uniform Lima, I'm going to change it up. There's a fast mover inbound for 27 left. Overfly the field for me. At or above 1500, then enter right traffic, 27 right on the north side.
Alright, overfly the field, 1005, at or above 1500, enter right traffic for 27 right, 7 uniform Lima.
6 Mike Fox, I'm going to have to do the same for you. There's a fast mover inbound for the left side. Turn left, you can overfly the field, midfield, at that altitude, and enter right downwind 27 right.
He's no factories below us over here. If you're looking for him.
Alright, yeah, I was wondering if he's heading to the radiation.
For runway 27 right. 656 Mike Fox. Melbourne Tower 739 Delta Bravo to over the beach of beam radiation with information echo about full stop.
9 Delta Bravo, turn west, plan to overfly the field, midfield, at or above 1500.
Alright, these guys are
27 right.
approaching us from, looks like they're circling radiation. Go ahead, level off here.
66 Delta, do you see your traffic now? It's about a half mile.
Do you have them in sight?
Yeah, I see him there.
Okay.
66 Delta, your traffic to follow is just off your right wing.
Oh, I see him. Okay.
Right,
so let's go ahead. Let's keep 2,000 feet and just keep away from him.
Number 32 Echo, Quebec, Kilo, Kilo 1 to the ramp.
There we go.
Quebec, Kilo 1 to the ramp, 32 Echo.
I would say circle to follow him.
5387,
should I?
Traffic,
yep.
Turning about a 7-mile base to final, runway 27.
Circle to the right.
Circle to the left and follow him. Just whatever he's doing, we want to keep it in the same fishbowl.
280 on the heading, pushing 5387.
November 9 Delta Bravo, just fly heading 320, maintain VFR. I do show traffic at your 11 o'clock and a mile at the same altitude. That heading should get you away from them, and I'll advise you when to make that turn over the field.
Roger that, 320, 9 Delta Bravo.
Alright, he's heading towards the abandon, so let's just keep circling this way.
November 70 Delta, no delay.
He's still turning.
Oh, there he is. There we
Turn
go.
right at Quebec, Kilo 1 to your ramp.
Kilo 1 to the ramp, 70 Delta turning.
Flight 644 Melbourne ground, runway 27 left at Romeo, taxi via Foxtrot Romeo.
Alright, that's it. We can turn back in. We'll wait for him to call if he hasn't called already.
9 Delta Bravo, you can just overfly the field now, midfield, at or above 1500, and right traffic to 27 right on the north side.
Alright, we're overflying the field, the midfield, at or above 1500, right traffic for the north side, 9 Delta Bravo.
Melbourne Tower, Sky 739, Uniform Papa's overgation, inbound for full stop.
55 Kilo Sierra, Melbourne Tower, hold short, runway 27 right, I'm working on your release.
27 right, 55 Kilo Sierra.
November 66 Delta, Quebec, Kilo 1 to the ramp.
Quebec Kilo, Kilo 1 on the ramp 66 down.
Blue Streak 5387 heading 280, contact Orlando departure.
280 departure, 5380, yeah, 87 today.
Cirrus 5 Kilo Sierra, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff, flighting 260.
I see somebody here and over there.
Blue Streak 5594, Melbourne Tower, runway 27
Alright,
left.
I see them ahead of us. Okay. These guys are going that way.
You in sight.
27 left, cleared to land, 5594, we'll keep an eye out.
The 739 Uniform Papa, you can turn right northbound, overfly the field.
Alright, so he's going north now. That's that guy
right
there.
Traffic 27 right on the north side.
So I'm not worried about them. They're already going.
100 or greater, enter right traffic for 739, 27 right, 739 Uniform Papa.
Over Tower, 4182 Tango, radiation information echo, full stop north side ramp.
4182 Tango, Melbourne Tower, you're
Alright, he's calling.
Uniform Papa, just off your left, overfly the field, at or above 1500. Then enter right traffic, 27 right on the north side.
Let's go ahead and turn towards radiation, and we're going to request full stop FIT and get some fuel.
Okay.
There's 6 Mike Fox, there's a regional jet on a 2.5 to 3 mile final for the left side. Advise them in sight, runway 27 right, clear land.
Traffic in sight, 27 right, clear to land, 6 Mike Fox.
Blue Streak 5594, traffic will be up ahead to your right, they have you in sight.
Roger.
The 7 Uniform Lima, follow the Cessna off your right, runway 27 right, clear land.
Traffic inside, 27 right, clear to land, 7 Uniform Lima.
Cirrus 5 Kilo Sierra, heading 260, contact Orlando.
Alright, we can give it another 360 to the left if you want.
Melbourne Tower, helicopter 85310.
Helicopter 85310, tower.
Do you know if the restriction 2932 is hot or cold today?
I don't. They don't brief us on that in the morning. So just if you need that information, contact Orlando approach, frequency 132.65. They should be able to help you out with that.
12365, thanks for the help.
Sir, 3265.
Change the altitude bug too.
Delta Bravo, once you get on the north side, you'll turn
Insight, no factor.
You're number 3 following traffic, approaching base, runway 27 right, clear land.
Alright, I see him now.
Number 3.
Right here.
Alright, I got him.
Clear to land, 739 Delta Bravo.
Alright.
739,
Kind of busy right now.
Yes, we're on frequency. We have information echo, inbound full stop, north ramp, over radiation.
Yankee Hotel, turn north, overfly the field, at or above 1500. Then enter right traffic to 27 right on the north side.
Turning north to overfly the field, at or above 1500, joining right traffic for 27 right, November 739er Yankee Hotel.
Blue Streak 5594, turn left at November, and then it's November Alpha, cross runway 23 to the gate with me.
November Alpha, cross 23 to the gate with you, Blue Streak 5594.
Alright, let's go ahead and call him.
Alright. Melbourne Tower, Cardinal 34287 is over radiation with information echo, inbound full stop FIT.
Cardinal 34287, Melbourne Tower, turn northbound, enter left base, runway 27 left.
Alright, left base, runway 27 left, Cardinal 34287.
Cool. Alright. So at that point, so I'd say from here we can continue. We already have the descent checklist accomplished. And probably about the causeway or a little bit past that would be a good idea to start doing the before landing checklist. And we can just kind of gently descend and plan to be at 1,500 feet. Would be a good altitude for the being the causeway.
On the north side.
Lima Hotel, turn north, track I-95 north till you get on the north side of the field. You can enter right downwind to 27 right.
North, tracking the highway. We'll enter right downwind, right toward 27 right, right downwind for 27 right, 180 north.
Let me see what time Callum had the plane.
6 Mike Fox, yep. Melbourne Tower, Cessna 1947 Foxtrot with echo over radiation, full stop.
1947 Fox, Melbourne Tower, where do you park?
Working on the north side, 1947 Foxtrot.
47 Fox, overfly the field, at or above 1500, then enter right traffic to 27 right on the north side.
Overfly the field 1500 or above, enter right traffic for runway 27 right, 19 Foxtrot.
7 Uniform Lima, Quebec Kilo, Kilo 1 to the ramp.
Quebec Kilo, Kilo 1 to the ramp, 7 Uniform Lima.
9 Uniform Papa, runway 27 right, clear land. There'll be traffic on the opposite base, they're going to go to 27 left.
27 right, clear to land. We'll keep an eye out for that traffic. 739 Uniform Papa.
November 82 Tango, follow the traffic ahead of you. Runway 27 right, clear to land.
All traffic in front, 27 right, clear to land, 82 Tango.
November 8 Lima Hotel, just stay at or above 1500 till advised.
Double left at Romeo, ready for departure.
About 1500, copy, 180 Motel.
Cardinal 287, there'll be traffic on the opposite base. They're all going to 27 right, runway 27 left, clear to land. One departure prior to your arrival.
All right, 27 left, cleared to land, Cardinal 34287.
Take flight 644 Melbourne Tower, maintain VFR.
Do we need to acknowledge any of the other departure before our arrival?
We acknowledge the clearance, the departure thing, that's just for our awareness, and the other guys, that's just also lookout.
Okay.
So here we are, causeway side, go ahead, say pitch the nose up.
Straight out for now.
Yeah, and bring the power back to like, yeah, there we go. 15 inches, and let's go full on the prop.
Yep.
So that's the landing checklist now. So now we're doing the before landing.
All right, carb heat on, fuel selector on both, mixture set, prop high RPM.
All right, and
seatbelts fastened.
82 Tango, you might
let's keep the altitude real quick, and that'll slow us down.
Side of the field, they're going to 27 left, a Cardinal.
Go for traffic now, 82 Tango.
All right, we're in the white arc. Almost.
Yep.
There we are.
And then just set yourself up for normal landing.
November 8 Lima Hotel, just continue north. I'll call your eastbound turn.
You north, you'll call me, 180 Motel.
Lima Hotel, you can start your VFR descent.
Start descent, 180 Motel.
9er Delta Bravo, turn right at Quebec, Quebec Kilo, Kilo 1 to the ramp.
Quebec Kilo, Kilo 1 to the ramp, 9 Delta Bravo 2.
See you.
Oakridge Tower, November 739 Yankee Hotel, is our descent to 1000 approved.
9 Yankee Hotel, affirmative. Runway 27 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 27 right, November 739 Yankee Hotel.
All right, Lima Hotel, you can turn eastbound. As you turn east, you're going to follow a Cessna turning eastbound in front of you, midfield at 1500 descending.
I'd say power idle, flaps 30, and let's give it a forward slip.
All right, forward slip.
The winds are coming from the north, so exactly, there we go.
Cheers 43 Charlie Kilo, Melbourne ground, runway 27 right, Mike
That is
Kilo
full
Charlie.
left rudder.
Yeah, you can push, try push more rudder, there we go.
3 Charlie Kilo, affirmative. Hold short, Kilo 1 for now, just give way to a Cessna. They're going to be exiting the runway at Quebec, going in at Kilo 1. Just wait for that traffic, and then you can continue.
So that works pretty well.
27 right.
That's a good bit, isn't it?
Yeah, that...
All right, that seems to be working out, so...
On course, altitude your discretion. Traffic just up ahead and to your right, eastbound.
That's good.
Saratoga at 1000.
Traffic
I'd say you can recover and just use the wing low technique for the wind, and we're good to go.
November 8 Lima Hotel, your traffic to follow is approaching base, almost on the base turn at this time, 12 o'clock and a mile and a half at 900 feet of Skyhawk.
Watch your speed.
Traffic, 180 Motel.
Power. There we go.
November
Get the nose down
Fox, you're following a
and recover.
Saratoga.
There we go.
12 o'clock and 2 miles on the north downwind of the 1000.
My controls.
Your controls.
My controls.
Okay.
That's all right. So back on center line. All you have to do when you have something like that happen.
Papa, traffic waits for you.
Let me see here. I'll just get off real quick and then we'll talk.
Kilo 1 to the ramp, and you're Papa.
3 Charlie Kilo, just continue holding short. Kilo 1, there's going to be 2 Cessnas now. Wait for the second one, just coming off the runway, just about to exit this time. November 82 Tango, Quebec Kilo, Kilo 1 to the ramp. Traffic waits for you.
Quebec Kilo, Kilo 1 to the ramp. Thank you. Have a good day.
Cardinal 287, Charlie, Victor 1, Victor to FIT.
Charlie, Victor 1, Victor FIT 34287. Thank you.
Motel, your traffic to follow is just off your right.
All right, so we'll do the after landing once we're on the ramp there.
Okay.
7 right, clear land, 180 Motel.
So,
47 Fox has that Saratoga.
Fox, that's your sequence.
With that approach there,
clear land.
so what happened was you were worried about the kind of crosswind correction. So I see that we might need a little bit more practice with the crosswind landings. Yep. No big deal. So when you're doing that wing low technique, you want to keep that nose still pitching 470. So we got down to about 65, 60.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So then you can't really see the runway. So you want to keep your normal approach speed and your normal approach attitude, even with that correction in there. And then once you get into ground effect, you're still flaring or rounding out and then gliding down the runway like normal. Let's see, no one's coming up on Victor, so we're good here. Let's see, and that's a proper wind correction. Yep, that's fine. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. You want to not slow up too much, especially when it's a gusty day, because it can knock you into a stall. That's the most concerning thing.
Yeah, okay.
But other than that, that was fine.
I'm going to be offline for about a minute. I got to put out a new ATIS.
All right, I'm going to turn these guys down. But, yeah, so just maintain that center line. Don't lose the pitch attitude of the nose down. So when in doubt, nose down, power in, because it'll translate into speed and also altitude. Because you don't want to get slow, so you put the nose down, but you don't want to descend, so you add power.
Okay.
So kind of doing both of those, even if you're short final. Do it. Yeah, it's a perfectly normal thing to do.
Okay.
All right, so let's see here. There we go. All right, so we can do the after landing and the shutdown.
Flaps retract, mixture lane. Land light off, carb heat off, all flaps open. Alright, parking brake set. Transponder set, alright.